Thought that was going to be the only big acquisition of the day. And then toward the tail end of Wednesday, the Vikings acquire Cam Akers in a trade with the Los Angeles Rams. About as unsurprising a trade as I can remember in the last couple years, at least, just because it makes so much sense on both sides. The Vikings are one of the least successful rushing teams in the league right now. They rank dead last in rushing EPA. They're averaging just 2.7 yards per attempt when they do run the ball. I don't think they've had a 50-yard rushing day as a team in either of their two games this season, which always felt a little weird. No offense to Alexander Mattison, but it always felt strange that the Vikings didn't do more to address their decision to cut Dalvin Cook. Even if you're in favor of that decision because of how big Dalvin Cook's contract was, it just never felt like they had the juice that they thought they did. And lo and behold, 2 weeks into the season, they say, yeah, we need somebody else. Cam Akers, if you've been following it on the Rams side of things, the writing has been on the wall that his future was not in LA for at least a year. They almost traded him at the deadline last year. They couldn't find any suitable offers. In fact, this trade, in addition to Cam Akers, the Vikings and Rams are swapping small picks in 2026. So you talk about suitable offers. I think it tells you what the market was for a guy like Cam Akers, that the picks being exchanged won't even be useful for 2 more years. So just a very minor deal. The Rams get rid of a guy that they clearly don't see in their plans. The Vikings add a guy that can maybe bolster their running back group. Vikings head coach Kevin O'Connell was the Rams offensive coordinator for 2 years, so he knows Cam Akers. His offense is very, very similar to what the Rams do, so it shouldn't be too big of a learning curve for Akers. And again, for whatever reason, things soured between the Rams and Cam Akers. He was a surprise inactive last week against the San Francisco 49ers. And then if that wasn't weird enough, he got on Twitter and said, I'm just as weirded out and surprised as all of y'all. I don't know what's going on, but I'm blessed. So when the running back is openly questioning decisions not to make him active for a game, you can go ahead and assume that the trade is coming at some point. For the Rams, it looks like it'll be the Kyren Williams show from here on out. The second-year guy had a really nice game against the 49ers. He did have a pass kind of clank off his hands and lead to an interception for San Francisco. But overall, I thought a really nice performance. Just trying to be a nerd here, trying to use my draft dork powers for good. I am curious if this means we'll see the Rams give a shot to rookie running back Zach Evans. Day 3 pick out of Ole Miss, a guy that I liked a lot, a guy that's got some serious juice, or did in college anyway. He's been inactive so far this season, but with one fewer running back on the roster, I wonder if this leads to him getting more opportunities. Maybe not, but something to watch. I think not a league-changing trade, but something that is beneficial for two teams. Obviously, Rams coach Sean McVay, Vikings coach Kevin O'Connell have history. No problem getting this thing done.